Hello, welcome back. It's Marina from the Butterfly Effect, and this is a reading for Leo for the week beginning the 9th of March. I'm reading for a female, so if you're a female, this is your reading. If you're a male, this could be the Leo that you're dealing with. Leo, you've come through front and centre in your spread for the week, and you've also come through as the Queen of Wands, which is pretty awesome. Now, what I'm saying at the beginning of the week, I've got a combination of the Four of Swords and the clocks, and I really do feel that certainly the early part of the week, and obviously these are really fluid, you know, they could run up to a month. This might be a time when you're having a bit of a time out, maybe a day or two, maybe a week or two, and this is to sort of recoup any lost injury. You may have had an injury, okay, but it's sort of like just personal downtime. It's a few days off work. You might have had a wee operation, you might have had a cold or the flu, and it's just a time to sort of recuperate, and it feels very much on your own. I do often find in this Four of Swords, this is someone who's actually pretty defensive, very, very tired, very tired of being, you know, got at sometimes. In the main, it's exhaustion. This is someone who's really, really exhausted, but still, she's got her sword there. Still, don't come at her. I feel you're very protective of your energy, Leo, this week, and I do have my little wolf girl, which means it's all right to be alone. Leo, you're heading towards abundance here with the fish. Now, this can be abundance. I do feel it's financial. But it's certainly something brand new, and it does feel pretty substantial. I've got it with the star, which is obviously healing and recovery itself. This may literally just be a return to abundant health if you've not had that, but it has the Ace of Wands. But this is like vibrancy, a return of self-confidence. But I do feel it is financially related. The fish card is usually money, and that's what you're looking at, and that's what you're focusing on. Now, you do have your counterpart here, the King of Wands, coming up in reverse, literally above your head. And this is where it's all right to be alone. I think this is someone you're in separation from. This is my worst King of Wands because of this particular deck. I find him a complete sleazeball personally. But he's actually come through with the archetypes of Avenger and a Mystic. So this in their sort of shadow attributes would be someone who has a delusional rapport with the divine. This is someone who thinks they're quite mystical or, you know, connected to source, but yeah, delusional. And an avenger. So this is somebody who's trying to, you know, bring things back into balance. Someone who can be, this is someone who's very self-righteous, self-centered, arrogant, but it can also be someone who can actually resort to violence in the name of a cause. I think this is either this person has got wind that you are recovering, that you're returning to health, and they want back on in the scene, or they know that you are destined for like stardom, or, you know, great wealth in the future here, and I think they want back in on the action if they're not already. I don't think this is someone that you're with. It could be, but I've got my little wolf girl, which is it's all right to be alone. I'll read you a little bit from that first. Hang on. Oh, crikey, doorbell's going to go. I am alone. This is a good thing. I am not sorry for my solitude. I will defy boundaries, expectations, and the label others wish to place on me. For this moment I stand alone. I am by myself. I am changing by myself. Your changes are becoming conspicuous to others, so for now be sure to keep the changes safe while you nurture them. Now is neither the time to proclaim them loudly, nor is it the time to be mysterious. It is wise to allow them simply to happen. Some will notice and give their support, others will notice and give their disapproval. You must learn to discern what advice is wise, and be not needful of approval and flattery, or of condemnation against which to rebel. Just keep on being your true self and give yourself space and solitude. Allow the little wolf girl to show you how, then you will know when your true self can be revealed. The changes you have made will in time seem so entirely natural, and those who are no longer meant to be in your life will depart. Do not worry, just keep on becoming and be for now in the best company of all your own. So I think this is the person that's not happy with the changes that you're making in your life. This may be someone that you've retreated from, with my Four of Swords here, to, you know, recover from the situation, whatever the situation has gone down between you. And now I sort of see you really flourishing in the very near future, and that's how they're pretty pissed off, basically, because you've come through as the Queen of Wands with my Midas card. My Queen of Wands is just fantastic in this deck in particular. She's very productive, she's very capable, she's very sexy. And with the Midas card here, she's entrepreneurial, or she has a creative ability. This is really like turning everything to gold. And someone who delights in sharing life's riches. So there's all sorts of abundance flying around you now. And I think you've got someone from your past who would very much like a piece of that. And I think that's why you're being defensive and protecting yourself. Now, I've got the High Priest with the star here. So, as I say, the star, I mean, it can be stardom. You know, maybe you're an actress, or I don't know. You have something that has you in the public eye here. That's, you know, really going well with the Ace of Wands and the Fish card. But with the High Priest in this particular deck, this can suggest that there might be questions that need to be answered, and this is someone that you should seek out for advice. This is usually a legal advisor or someone who helps settling disputes. I don't know if you're going to inherit money, or there's a lump sum of money that's going to come your way. That's, you know, a sort of, it's wish fulfillment in the main. I mean, yes, there is healing here, but it's more than that. This is like having more than enough to nourish yourself, more than enough to share with others. A fantastic new idea with the Ace of Wands, like a new business, or, you know, a new enterprise, a new job. And I've got the Page of Pentacles, so some sort of money offer here. I mean, it literally could be an inheritance of some sort. I don't have the Ace of Pentacles, to be fair, but it's money. I'm absolutely convinced it's money. And you might even need to seek out either, you know, a legal advisor if it's a will of some sort, or a financial advisor to help you invest the monies. And I do have my two little witches when I was trying to work out what the fish were. And this is magical space clearing time. So this is like really, I feel like it's a fresh start for you, Leo. It's like out with the old and in with the new. I mean, this can be a brand new home. It can be just, you know, clearing out clutter to make way for new things that are coming into your life. But it can also be clearing out negative energy that's around you, or items that you own. Make the mundane work for you. It's time to conduct a house clearing followed by a house blessing. Here is an easy pointer. New locations. Either the smallest of changes for household objects or rearrangement of what goes where in your bedroom, or an entire move is very much on your mind when these two witches show up with their brooms of power. If there's anything keeping you back from making that change, please make small, useful and symbolic gestures. Shift the furniture and clear away what you no longer need. Whenever we make a change, we always rediscover stuff we've been hanging on to. Stuff that's weighed us down without our even realising it was there. Time for a space clear for you. So there might be something that's got some sort of negative attachment to it, negative energy that, you know, you need to like dig up and get rid of. You know, get the whole place spruce. I feel it's bigger than that, I'm not going to lie, but at the same time, to bring in new energy, we have to make sure we've shifted the old. So that's something that you can, while you're sort of like, you know, having a few days off work, or a week away, I think it's just time to get your house in order. That's what I'm getting, because there's something big coming in, Leo. You need to watch out for this King of Wands in reverse, who's clearly pissed off. They want a piece of the action. They either know what's coming your way because they have a delusional rapport with the divine. They might have, you know, had a psychic download that you're going to inherit a fortune or become fabulously rich and successful. And this may be someone who wasn't previously interested in you, but now they are. And I'm just reminded of a reading for Aries that I did, and it was my first quarter reading. It was called the Aries, and this is kind of reminding me of this. I'm going to take your advice, but just hold on to let the kiddos in. Sorry, don't know how to pause my video. Advice for Leo, yeah. The Aries reading, air sign, no, fire signs. Okay. Aries. No, my lord. It's not Aries. It's Leo. My Leo women. What advice do you have for my Leo women? Oh my god, this is so good. Oh, I'm actually quite excited for you. Shed old skin and feel loved and comforted. This is Mother Earth. This is my Empress card, basically. Very similar too. So yeah, shed the old skin, which would appear to be the King of Wands and pretty much everything in your house. Get rid of all the tat. If you've had a sofa for 20 years, you know, very soon you'll be able to get rid of it and buy a new one. Because we've got Mother Earth coming to with all her gifts. Let's have a wee read. Mother Earth. Allow yourself to be cherished. Mother Earth is protecting you with a shield of love and light. You may have felt overwhelmed or out of control emotionally recently, but you are now moving back to your natural center, and that will bring you to the place of clarity and openness. If you have felt ungrounded, know that Mother Earth is here to root you and help you regain your sense of strength. You may not feel like a child, but in the eyes of the divine, you are a child of light, and it's important to know and feel loved. If you have had challenges with your mother or been a mother yourself, know that the energies of mother healing are with you to help clear any ancestral blockages that are preventing you from making this sacred love connection. You are being guided to make choices that are based in love. I think that's where this healing is coming in, Leo. This time for a time out, and I think a complete rethink, really. I mean, clearly this King of Wands is an issue. He's literally hanging upside down above your head here, being all Avenger-like. So I think you've got to have some time out, take some time to be alone. Know that it's okay to be alone, but like the future looks bloody awesome. Absolutely incredible. So while you're at home, just start tidying out your cupboards and drawers. I've been saying that for ages. There's something in spring cleaning time. There you go, Leo. I hope you find that useful. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I hope this abundance is all that you hope it will be. Bye-bye.